Yo, yo, yo. But listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, salutations, beautiful people.
All right,
We are
so
here. We are live at Ground Zero Barbershop. I'm here.
we
with my
going
man,
half
Silk.
on the merch because
No,
we spoke about this.
You gotta get some work with that. You gotta
One
work
comes
with
in
that.
because he wants merch.
Want merch?
Welcome.
I'm here because I have to. They made me do this.
Manny's lying. We'll make him do shit, yo. Yo, he just got off the chair. That's the owner of Ground Zero right there. So, first and foremost, my name is Derek. I'm your co-host of the show. Silk. Now, I'm Silk today. I think he's been a little bit kept too far away, man. Like, he's been in Tibet.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't had an episode where Silk came out.
Silk ain't been. I haven't had years when Silk came out.
They're not ready for that.
I don't even think I'm ready for it. I feel like I'm the Hulk in Tibet. Remember how they were fucking like they had to go find him for the Avengers, and it was like we don't know where. Like he's in the quietest place. Like that's why I feel like Silk is hitting my soul.
Yeah, and he couldn't even morph into his real self. He was just Bruce Banner the whole time.
Yeah, he's about to come out.
Damn, you're Derek Banner.
He's about to come out. That guy's about to come out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell us, man, because I feel like you feeling a little.
I got 5 hours of sleep last
Yeah,
night.
man.
I felt bad this morning. I'll tell you this. I felt bad this morning because my son called me up and was like, we going to the gym. And I was like, no. I was like, I need like 2 more hours of sleep. Like, son, this is the first time I slept.
Because y'all been getting in there early,
He
right?
was heated at me, but I didn't care. Like, I was like, I needed to sleep today. Like, I got 5 hours. I never got 5 hours. Of sleep. I never get 5 hours of sleep. I
Right.
felt good, but the Banner Boy felt good. You know what I'm saying? I was the Banner Boy right there. Some days I feel like Tony Stark. Some days I got the, you know what I'm saying, man, the little power in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you feel like Tony Stark, sometimes you feel like John Stark, huh?
Sometimes I feel like shit, man, whatever. But nah, never John Starks. I'm a sharp maker. You know that, Kellen. Kellen's the owner of Ground Zero is in the building.
Yay.
Little Manny.
I'm here.
Manny's been my barber for a long time, huh?
Too long.
Check this out. Last time Manny was a barber, we filmed a commercial. He wasn't in the commercial at the other spot.
No.
He wasn't in the
I don't think so.
commercial spot. Manny's one of the best barbers in the city, and he's kick ass, yo. And he's in Wolf 4, and he's nice enough to be on Union Street downtown, and to let us up in here and do this, man. So, like, thanks to Manny, like, Manny's been my barber for years. You know what I'm saying? I know how you look at my lineup. I know you see it sometimes. Like, not today. Not today. In 2 days, when I'll show you my lineup. When this comes out, you'll see my lineup.
By then you will.
And then it's Manny. And then we got the promoters in the building. I don't know. Is it the promoter today?
I sell way more cars than I do promotions. So.
Yeah, but like we want the promoter in the building. We don't need the car salesman in the building. If Silk's coming out today,
All right, spit raws out there.
nah, we're not taking too much spit raw. Not too much spit raw. Ferg. We'll go medium.
It's medium.
We'll go
Ferg.
medium. We'll go
Gonna
medium.
go Ferg.
I think Silk's medium too, though. I think I'm a little medium when I'm on Silk. Because I think I'm just too old to be like how I used to. You can't be how you used to be.
Yeah.
Says who?
And you just can't.
Silk's medium. Silky smooth, that's a different.
Yo, nah, but my thing is
That's a whole nother
Silk
character.
Is trying to act a certain way is just how I just always felt. You know what I'm saying, man? It's that feeling. You know that feeling of fucking like you don't care. Like you get to let your feelings get to you because you get into certain positions where you think you have to care about everything what people say. And then it gets to the point where it's like, you know what? Be who you are. Be who you are. Be comfortable being who you are, man. And stop feeling stressed out that you can't be you. And you know what I'm saying?
I stopped caring a long time ago. I ain't gonna front, yo. I shut that button off, yo.
I shut it off, but I put it back on when I want to see.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, I lost the password.
That's tough.
But yo,
Still work through it.
you ever have an email and you have to get to something and you can't get to that password, man? Facebook locked me out one time because I didn't know my password and my email address. My email address was gone. What was like we was talking earlier about passwords and codes and being there for a long time. We talk about years. The other day we was talking about the AIM years. Was we talking about AIM years the other day?
2 ways.
The two-way years.
Wow.
That's before my time, two-way.
That's way before y'all.
The AIM years are my years.
The AIM years.
I had about 3 different screen names, battling between which one was the one that defined me most. But that was when you had to have the fire away message.
But what was? Because we was talking about it earlier. Spit Raw brought it up.
Ferg brought it up.
He was like, "Yo, remember a good year? Like, what are we talking about? Like the Black Planet years? Are we talking about the MySpace years? Like,
Wait, are we talking about on the internet?
are we talking about them years? I want on the because them years.
Are we talking about internet years? Because
I'm talking about them eras. Went with music. They went with parties. They went with clubs. Like when you look at, I look at it like as eras. I don't look at it like I look at my eras in like, look at how social media progressed.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook was out. Well, Facebook been out. You do this, but like the Mahente years and the Black Planet years. You know what I'm saying? You was in a whole different vibe. Thinking about them pictures and them. You know what I'm saying? Going to them clubs.
It's different.
Them
It's
shirts, them
different.
Buses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? You was in something else. By the time something else came out, you was in a whole different lane. Like it was like so. That little era came with music, came with basketball.
What years was that?
Sports, early 2000s. Everything like really went nuts.
So that was like the MySpace years, I'm assuming.
MySpace years.
So let's go like to 2010. Actually, 2006, 2008, somewhere around there,
Uh-huh.
where MySpace and everything is just coming to life, and then everybody gradually switching over to Facebook.
To Facebook.
It was gradual though.
That's when I got my Facebook, around 2008 when I was in college.
Yeah, that's when Facebook let everybody in.
Mm-hmm.
We
Remember
got
there was
in.
a fight? Yo, would you rather be on MySpace or Facebook?
Oh yeah.
I miss MySpace. I thought it was cool that you can, customize your page different. Like
Yo, I
play
was
your
low
music.
key a
You
computer
can really personalize
programmer.
it.
Yeah, it's more personal.
Yeah.
Personalized, yeah.
I was doing coding and shit. I don't even know.
When Facebook first came out, I thought it was more like a grown-ups thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's for like.
Honestly, I realized Facebook was like for the it still is like for the family aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a social media. It's supposed to be a social aspect. You know what I'm saying, man? But it was like more like a LinkedIn. Like when it first came out.
When it first came out, it was just for colleges.
Yeah.
Now it's just channels.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just channels now. I look
Yeah.
at it as channels. I go in there and I look at people's lives. It's just like a different channel. This is Tiffany, whatever. You know what I mean? People don't even know. Just becoming famous of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all channels, sponsors,
No, that's-
It's
business
like
pages, all that.
it is. It's like miniseries.
Yeah, I mean, it's serious.
Yo.
I be following people.
I love it.
It's dope.
You don't need to. Well, I don't love it. You need TV. Twitter, I love it. Like you look at people and you see what they're thinking.
Twitter is the best social media, like whatever, man.
Twitter's like the streets, though.
I've never been a fan.
That's why I love it.
Yeah, I like
but it's funny because I have conversations with people now. It's actually
You
wild.
can
to me
just
that-
argue with a stranger on Twitter for the hell of it,
You could. But
and they're cool with it though.
They're cool with it.
They're cool with
Yo,
it.
they're in it for the argument.
They in it for the argument, too.
Because everybody's there to prove a point real quick.
Real quick.
And I love when you look at shit and you're watching stuff, people are quirky to see how funny people are, to see how fucking fast people are with this shit. Like I'm like, damn man, like these are people that I can hang with. Even the people I argue with is like I could probably fuck with him if he wasn't such an asshole or fucking this or that because the way people think on that shit, yo,
Right.
it's fucking nuts.
yeah, social media is wild, man. Especially Twitter. I mean, how long you guys been on Twitter?
I've been on Twitter for a minute.
2012. Bless you.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll say-
I got in.
2010.
I got in. And I got in the wild days. We talked about this before. I got in the wild
Yeah,
days.
because I would say so. I joined, and I only know it's because my Twitterversary popped up recently a few weeks ago. That I joined back in 2009.
Me too.
I got on in
March 2009.
March 2009.
I never
Shit, you,
I got
I
on in
just-
2018.
I don't got time for it. Me personally.
No?
To keep up with shit like that. I have to have like a Twitter person to like do my thing. Like he knows I can barely book an appointment sometimes. Like I don't.
appointment.
I go to my phone right now and you get like at least 60 unanswered messages.
Yo, check this
Yeah.
out.
20
So,
people. It's like
hey,
two
hey,
lives.
He has
so,
his
like,
own
You
social
have your
network.
social media life,
Hey, you want to know
and
what's
you have
funny?
your real life.
That's dope. You don't even
24
need
of them
it.
fucking messages are mine. Manny.
He a VIP.
Nah, cause but if you look at it, but y'all busy all day, man.
Yeah. Thank
Y'all
God.
busy all day.
Thank God. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all one of the barbers that actually have somebody in your chair all day
Yeah.
long. Like, not a lot.
I lost clients because I couldn't get to them. That's a good problem to have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I just
I
can't get
had
to
that
you.
problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. That's a blessing, you know.
But you've been doing it for years, though.
Sacrifice, a lot of time put in, you know.
Yo, you be getting mad at motherfuckers when they come late, but you be later than
I got stories for days, man. If that chair could talk, boy. If those clippers could talk, I got stories for days. But
I'll be
hey,
like, yo, baby be like, your appointment's at 11. I'll be like, word, I'll make a fucking date for 2 o'clock. Meaning be like, hey, can you
listen,
come at
I'm just
1:30?
behind 1 hour.
I'm behind. I'm behind 2 people. Could you come at 1:30?
Well, it's funny too because man,
I was like, you're lying.
yeah, I was gonna say because I remember we talked about this last time. As a barber, similar to like a bartender, you hear everybody's entire day.
Yeah.
You're essentially their therapist while they're here in the chair with you,
Yeah.
right?
People open up to you in a different way, especially after you've been dealing with them for a while.
Right.
I mean, I had guys, you know, we shared tears together and it just chairs right in that chair, you know what
Right.
I mean? And we laugh. I had guys that, you know, if one word away from going and doing the wrong, you know, making the wrong decision. And
Yeah.
You do hear a lot, you see a lot, but it's a good job. I like it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because out and like even you saying that, I was gonna speak to like how, aside from you, you know, making sure that as a barber, you know, you make or break that person's day, that person's week,
That day,
That week.
their week,
The week.
their week.
critical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You are an essential worker.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be
You're
replaced
essential.
anytime soon. You know, I
Absolutely.
can see anything being replaced, you know, now and then, especially with all these robotics and all these new machines. I mean, I wouldn't trust R2D2 to do my haircut.
You can't replace the relationship. The
No.
relationship.
The relationship. Right.
The relationship aspect is the best part.
right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I even look at like how, you know, I have friends tell me, man, my barber's on vacation out of town. We always joke about this. Guys will cheat on their girl before they cheat on their barber. You know what I mean? You don't even want to see another barber.
Yo, check this out, man.
I don't even think a lot of people go on a date weekly with their girlfriend, but yeah, they go see their barber weekly. You know, and
Right.
spend at least an hour with them, you know.
Yo, when I come here and it's like, and I was mad because he went on vacation and I didn't know when I needed a haircut, and it was like, you all right? And I was like, I'll be.
That was a much needed vacation too.
Yo,
Yeah.
and I needed that haircut. That's how.
Yo,
it's a much
the illest
information.
thing-
I needed that haircut. But it's like, I wouldn't even ask anybody in here for a haircut. I'd rather go to that party. I had an event to go to. I'd rather go to that event and mix something up with my dude than say, yo, I trust you with my hair. Because when you fuck up a lineup or something, it takes a long time to come. It don't take no little time to come back.
Yeah.
You jack somebody's hair up. Manny's the only one that touches my hair.
Some
You know
people
what
do
I'm
got a
saying?
bad hand for hair.
What?
Some people got a bad hand for hair. Like they can't cut.
They can't. Like it's just tough, man. So if like people like I got straight hair with cowlicks and they go all kind of different ways. Like if you just cut my hair for the first time, you're gonna cut it the way you like it.
Yeah.
Like Manny knows how to cut my hair. Like I don't even tell him what I want.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying, man? Spin bro, what you been up to? I mean, Ferg.
Nothing much, man.
Look at
Just
our business, man. What's the hot car out right now?
Telluride.
Yeah,
Telluride and the EV6.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, the Telluride, just because there's not a lot of them, so when they come in, it's like they sell right away.
Was that a truck?
It's a third row SUV, kind of like a Range Rover, but it's a Kia.
It's clean.
But it's clean.
Kia,
It's clean.
Kia's
Them
doing their
Tellurides
thing
are
now,
clean,
man.
man.
Kia,
Yeah, Tellurides are
It's,
clean.
it's a nice look.
Kia is a nice look, and you still got that 10-year, 100,000
What
mile
do you
warranty.
feel about the arguments that people are having on Twitter about the luxury car and saying that just because a Kia looks nice, it's not a luxury car. You remember that little battle for a little
Yeah,
while?
but
that was going on?
it is- it
because you
isn't-
sell them cars, and them cars look nice, and them cars
Yeah, no.
ride nice. Don't tell me shit.
But a Kia is the same thing as like a Toyota or a Honda.
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's not a
it's not a high price. It's that mid-level.
it's not a Benz. It's not a BMW, but it's not supposed to be. But it's just as good and it has a better warranty.
it's like a fly chick. Not a bad bitch. Because bad bitches, they're good and then they break down later. Like some fly chicks that always stay fly forever, like that.
That's a Kia.
And just go whatever. Those are Hondas. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I always stay with a Honda. Nah, I'm not saying my girls.
See, now
are
that
Honda.
we-
like, I think my girls are fucking Bentleys. But like
The
I
Honda's
drive
reliable.
Hondas. I drive Hondas.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're talking about cars. I drive Hondas, so I always stay with a Honda because that's dependable, and that's what, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
I
a Kia
think-
is.
Hey,
Shit sounds
hey,
so
I think
wrong.
nowadays-
It sounds
hey,
so wrong.
I hear you, killer.
I'm not saying it like that. Like, how?
Nah, because it's funny because you're on to so well. I could literally, I could take it off cars real quick and bring it right to women. And how many of those girls reached their prime already and they ain't even 30 yet?
You understand what I'm saying, man?
Wow, it's a tough crowd.
What are you talking about?
I'm here to talk about the real shit, man. Fuck all this bullshit. Come on, let's talk about the real shit.
You
Let's
know
talk,
what? Now that
let's
you
talk about all the girls taking vacations that don't get real jobs.
Ow, I got in trouble for that.
What? See, I can't even talk about what I want to talk about.
I am not
Why you get in
judging.
trouble.
I am not judging anybody. Spend your money any way you feel.
Yo, whatever's
You earned
luxury
it.
to
I'm
you
not
is
hating.
luxury to you.
Hey,
However,
I'm not hating, I'm
luxurious
jealous.
to you is luxurious to
So I'm
you.
kinda
I think nowadays we pay more for less.
I think
I'll
so,
explain. What is it? The Bugatti Chiron. Was that what it's? $4 million car. Doesn't even have a cup holder. Meanwhile, the F-150 does more for me. I'd rather have an F-150. What does more for you? A Bugatti or F-150?
Easily.
depends on what you want.
I'm not even looking at it.
serious.
I don't care.
Forget the
about that.
luxury.
what you
Forget the
want.
luxury aspect. What do you get more out of? I get more out of, like, I got a cabin in the back. I got more sitting area. You know what I mean? Like, we pay more for
You
less
get more out of
nowadays.
This is
You get more out of the
domestic
tangible
game
shit than
right
just the look and the aesthetic of it.
What?
I said you get more out of the tangible shit than just the look and the aesthetic of it.
Because sometimes the look ain't everything.
Yeah, man, we pay more for less. I'm
'Cause
still
when
gonna
it
get
breaks
to New
down,
York.
It breaks down. It costs more money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, man?
I can't even put my
I mean, that's
fries
a whole.
down.
That's
No cup holder.
can't put my fries down.
I gotta drive and hold my drink. The F-150 comes with everything.
I don't think
It's not. This is not a. That's when I say when it comes to that, this is not a man's world. We always do things to please women. This is what women will like. Because this was a man's world. My car would be. Oh, my car will crush your car.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like
hey.
we're more on the her side. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Hey,
I know
if
what you mean.
this
No,
was a
me.
man's world, you wouldn't be a barber.
That too.
What-
Well, actually, I can't even say
What do
that.
guys
Listen,
get haircuts
listen.
for? You're getting a haircut to
get
look
haircuts.
nice, go to work.
I
But
get
like,
haircut for me.
Yo, you get a haircut for you, but you look nice and.
But we have
'cause
this-
When
we
you
have this-
feel good. Everything else comes with it.
But we have
Don't-
this
Hey,
idea.
stay there. Stay now. Stay there with
When
that.
you get out that chair, you are a different person
Yeah.
You
than
are.
when you stepped in that
But
chair.
we have this idea also that this is what
Nice.
you have to
My
look
eye.
like to look nice.
Get out.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to other countries.
true.
You got to other countries. They put rings on women's necks,
Right.
and that's attractive. You know what I mean? This is like the idea
People go
We
based
grow
off
up-
of what your societal look
Yeah.
aesthetically is,
Exactly.
is pleasing. I say it all the time.
Is it pleasing right now?
I don't give a fuck what's pleasing. I watch guys get dressed all the time in whatever fashion statement that they're going with. Cool. I realize niggas get dressed so they can get compliments from their homeboys.
You get some that are like that.
I think it's a lot of
I'm not
to
saying
do with
all. I'm not
age,
saying
though.
all. I'm not saying
a lot
all.
to do with age too, though. No,
Huh?
a lot to do with age, like what age bracket it is.
Where's this going?
Definitely a younger generation. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not saying like my generation. You got. It's definitely a younger.
Yeah,
thing.
because we don't give a fuck.
No.
I wear what I like.
I don't
What's
give a fuck.
comfortable.
I'm sitting here on camera right now with Crocs and sweats. I don't care about none of that shit. Me personally, but I'm saying I watch what guys how they're dressed now. They don't like guys get dressed up to chill with their mans and
Nah, but yo, and I look at it like this. I don't know, cause when you work at a different, like I think that's a young person's perspective. What do you think, El?
Yeah.
Because like when you go to work and stuff, and you have to work and dress business casual and stuff like that, that's just a lifestyle.
It is.
After that,
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's really an easy switch, and then you start to realize it's just clothes. It doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like if I was working in a construction job, I would get jeans, I would get Timbs, I would get a hard hat, and I would go to work. I'm selling cars, so I'm gonna get polos and I'm gonna get golf shirts and fucking
Comfortable.
slacks.
but outside, I can't say to y'all because
outside, I'm just chilling. I like what I like.
Outside, I
I dress
wear.
for me. Like, I like. There's people that don't like what I like to wear, but like I like to wear it. If it feels comfortable, I wear it.
that's like what I said a couple episodes ago. Fashion is comfort. whatever's comfortable to you is your fashion.
Nowadays, the uglier the shoes are, the more they cost too. You see them Yeezys, bro? They are ugly, man. The uglier they are, the more they cost.
I don't really care for those.
It's the trend.
Yeah, it's all trendy though.
It's all the trend. Like, so when you talk about like how people like follow just trends heavy, they just trend heavy.
A Yeezy's just a fancy Croc.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I had
A
somebody
Yeezy is a fancy Croc. That's all it is. Think about it.
pretty much.
How can I make the Croc better? I know. Call it a Yeezy.
Yo, but and it's dope. But it's like people would just go crazy over it because it's a Yeezy and I have to have it. And it's like not many people are gonna have it, or not many people are gonna like it. It's like
I don't
know.
Or everybody's gonna have it. Everybody's gonna like it. So let me be a part of that. Everybody.
You know what's crazy?
That's
I looked into it.
That's what I see more often than not.
I buy what I like. I honestly, I don't know how they feel. I see what they look like. I've never tried them on. I never bought a pair, so I don't know what they feel.
They're
like.
comfortable.
I would never buy it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because there's some shit I look at and I was like, I would never buy them joints, and I put them on and I was like, wow, these are the most like comfortable joints. Like my Crocs slides. Like I never had a pair of Crocs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the regular Crocs, but I have Crocs slides.
Yeah.
I would only buy them on the street.
I tried the real one and the fake ones. They don't feel different.
I buy all expensive shit
They
on
don't
the
feel the
street.
difference. I tried the both, real
I
and
don't
fake.
care.
They don't feel different.
What'd you say?
I tried the real and the fake ones, and they don't feel different at all.
Yo,
You know?
walk around with a real one and a fake one on, and then fucking see if people realize what's the real one and the fake.
Half people wearing fake shit anyways. They don't even
Nowadays,
know.
man, the fake
Everybody
quality is
wearing
A
fake
grade. You got like top
I
notch.
can't even tell. They're buying this shit
Bootleg.
online.
There's cats that go get chains every week.
I'd wear fake shit. I don't care. It look good.
Listen, it's the perception of people.
talking about?
It's
Puff Daddy can
clothes.
come out with fake jewelry, but because they know he has money, they're gonna be like, "That's real."
Right.
I mean, a lot of rappers wear fake jewelry, but because the assumption that they have money, you know, we see them, you know,
Or loan jewelry.
What?
or
Or
loaned
loaned
jewelry.
jewelry.
They don't
A
own
lot of
it.
people be owning a lot of people.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks to my guy, woo, jeweler, woo, you know, just to get that promotion.
Yeah.
Give it back.
Give it
Everybody
back.
looks nice with a
That's
video,
that Cinderella
man.
jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
That shit expires at 12 o'clock.
That-
Cinderella jewelry, we call it. Gotta give it back.
But that's that's a whole nother business, like a business and stuff like that. And how you have
Oh, that shit is different.
how you have to perceive yourself, and you know what I'm saying, the look of everything and how to look of
But
everything.
the illest thing is though, you can literally just be yourself and you can market yourself. You can highlight the best things about yourself. And that's it. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing.
And
But people don't even know the best.
People
relate
think
to
they
that.
have to do
I
that.
think more people relate to people like
Yeah.
that because
Those are the people that make it.
yeah.
What, the ones that are
Sound
themselves?
original. But when they're themselves, when a consumer can identify the music with the person,
Right. Oh no, I 1000% agree. Like when you're being yourself, you're most authentic. I don't want to say the notoriety, but whatever's gonna come with it in the positive sense is gonna come with it because that's you being authentic and genuine. The problem is a lot of these people don't even know really who they are. Their authentic self is whatever they see and they emulate and they think that it's really them.
Yeah,
And it's not them.
it's
They haven't even found what them is, which that's okay because I mean I'm 33. I'm still trying to work through find out who I am in a certain sense. But when you try to emulate because of what you see over and over on social media, what you see out in society,
well, things don't work if it ain't genuine. If it ain't organic, there's not a lot of things that are processed that sustain. Should I say that? Can I say that word? Sustain.
yeah.
There's a lot of things that
Agreed.
don't sustain. And-
We live in a
and that's
society
the-
too now that it's easier to be like that, to be different, to be able to, you know, because back then even tattoos you get judged like, you know, things, anything, and now it's a lot easier
now,
for
now
kids.
it's like you have to have a tattoo. You have to have this. You have to like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like I.
You smoke weed, you was a junkie. That's it. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I look different because I don't have a beard. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, yo, like, you look odd because you can't grow a beard. But man, look at my beard. How long has it taken?
He just started to grow that mustache about a month ago. After how many? 45
45 years.
45
Starting
years?
to come in.
look
That
Mexican.
just came out.
He put some Miracle Grow on. I told you, man. I go for the international soccer style all the time. It's always the international soccer style.
The Brazilian soccer player.
Man, whatever.
Silcano.
Silcano.
I'm gonna get some so I can get sucker pants.
That's that birth juice.
What's good for this weekend? What you got going on, L?
We got Crave.
What's going on up over there?
Got Crave on Friday. We're doing a pregame over there. We
You gotta
got
have more than one waitress.
We do.
All right.
We do. We got a full staff on now. It's different over there. Some new things going on.
It was busy last week.
It was
We had
busy.
packed last week.
It was-
man.
it was
Had
packed.
Everybody up in there, so that's a good thing, you know. But we got-
Wait, what spots you be at?
Crave up on the Ave.
Those
It's dope,
chops.
man. Yeah. Come check it out.
What kind of music they be playing on? Nights like that?
Hip hop, R&B, and like
Mixed
old school
crowd.
shit. Oh yeah. Live band on Fridays.
Lamont be having Najee up in there,
Yeah.
playing saxophone, and then a trap DJ right after that.
Right
All
after
the
that.
niggas be right on the grind right after that. They was up in the red room last
It's a
week.
good time.
What? Nah, it's a good time. It's a different setting, man. Like
Yeah.
just going from setting to setting. What's it like with the time lap over the years, man?
And then we're going to-
like,
and
Manny was
then-
going out to a lot of spots too. Like
Yeah.
like cash used to go out, but what do you think is the difference now locally? We're not gonna talk out of town.
Oh nah, I'm just having fun. I could be creative. So we're doing Crave from 7 to 11:30, and then down the street we got Morna. We're doing that from 10 to 2 o'clock in the morning. So we got 2 clubs on one street.
Yeah, so we just got
That's all on Friday night.
That's all on Friday night.
everybody's eating
Then I'll get up Saturday morning and go sell cars.
first thing in the morning because he drank water Saturday.
They don't have anything urban anymore in downtown.
Nah,
Like,
not really.
Nah.
I think last round
they
was
got
as
us-
urban as you get.
they got us up out of
107
there.
is as urban as you get.
Yeah.
what was it called? Visions when it was, what's the
Yeah.
hotel now?
Yeah.
I remember those days.
That was my spot. That was my spot.
They changed the name like 3 times.
Yeah. That was all my suggestions. I was running it.
Dark Star.
Yeah. Yep. Stardust.
Go put on that
Yeah,
brown
Stardust.
suit
Yeah.
from the flyer. From the
Yo.
flyer.
That brown suit was killing him.
Shout out to Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence.
Lawrence.
That was a crazy place, Vision.
Yo. Vision, Stardust, Excess.
We started Spanish night.
Yeah.
We the ones that started it.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out, man. We might have to have a show with just.
We gotta do the
Visions.
reunion. We gotta do the reunion.
That's right.
We're gonna do a union.
We gotta do a reunion.
Yo, we're gonna do a Visions reunion.
Yo,
over
we're gonna
there,
get
yo.
Chiz,
Yo.
Carry On,
Yeah, everybody that performed on that
Mikey,
stage.
everybody that ever promoted there.
Everybody that promoted at Visions, we want to have a Visions reunion. We gotta
Yeah. This is gonna be epic.
the backstory of Visions. Yo, Kellen was too young for Visions.
Yo.
You didn't go to Visions, Kellen?
I've only heard of the legend.
The legend
What
of
was
Visions?
that?
I've only
Yeah.
heard of
What
it.
was that? What was the other 2 that were at the bottom? Catwalk and what was the other one?
Catwalk.
At the time?
On the
Damn.
same side or across the street?
On the
It was
on
across
the
the street.
opposite sides. They were like right in front of each
Fins.
other. What was
Fins.
it? Fins. Yeah.
I was going.
Catwalk and
I was going to
Fins.
Catwalk and Fins, and
Yeah.
I was going to Paisans right
I
after
was
for some
more
pizza.
like the
at
bougie,
3 in the morning.
not so semi bougie.
You know, yo, you know what's funny about
All the
Fins?
time.
Yo,
Danny, like,
Everybody was in Visions, like
they
oh,
said,
Yeah.
I went from Visions to the quarter deck.
Nah, but it was
you
good in
wasn't
there. I like
getting-
it.
You wasn't getting 908. You wasn't getting Fins.
Yo,
Yeah.
You wasn't
no
getting-
bullshit.
it was only Zapatinas and
So-
Vision.
So check it out. When I first went over there, it was called City
Euphoria
Lights.
after that.
City Lights.
It was called City
Yo,
Lights.
that was the City
And
Lights.
I started it because I couldn't get in 908 one day. That's when we start the club shit.
City Lights.
What was the other club that was in? There was a South End where a lot of people performed. I think Jada Kiss came down. That
Oh,
big
Skyroom.
spot, the
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised they don't do a lot. They don't do something bigger over there. I mean, I don't know what's going
Nah,
on
they-
with that
they-
place nowadays,
now,
but
now you do
the
that
city
stuff at,
didn't
like,
want it.
Gilmore Mill. They have a spot like that.
Yeah.
They ain't got no AC up in there, so it's,
I haven't been over there like during like
it's nice like that. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna throw
the rooftop and all that. I be seeing
I
it.
gotta throw a fundraiser, so I gotta
We should. We can't do it down there.
Because the last time I did it at like mom and pop places and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to do it somewhere nice.
yeah, something
It's
big.
not in my award, but it's on the waterfront. It's somewhere where the view, where people would like to fucking. I'll have Crave.
We'll do 2.
I can do 2. One up north, one on south.
Yep.
One in the. We got, in the ward. I do want it. the one in the water too. There's a nice little spot. That's got a nice little spot.
Yeah.
My thing is just to, there's not a lot of venues. I don't know. For me, it's funny with venues. I don't know. For other people, it's not, because the support is different when you come with, and it, being a promoter and doing all kind of stuff and starting a business of color, a young person of color doing stuff like that, and promoting stuff like, it's hard to get people to like really fall behind you, and sometimes. And they'll fall behind you when you're going up. When you get there, they start backing off instead of like pushing it forward.
We're slowly getting there.
You just got to push through that.
Yeah, you gotta push through it. But
Happens in everything you do.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know, man. So it's like when you go to certain places and you start doing little shits like that, I gotta be cautious about that.
Always remember, when people think you're good at something, they help you less.
Yeah.
They think you're good.
Yeah.
They
don't know, man. Like, you always need, like, everybody always needs a team, like, to let's go, man. You always need a let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because it's never good. It's never good enough. Like, it never stops. It's never good enough. Like, so you can't think somebody's good. So even if I think you're good, I'm gonna be like, nah, fuck that. Like, keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing. Right. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And I like the encouragement that I get from my people. I gotta, you gotta get out your own fucking way. It's like, what you want to say, man?
I said, you're from New Bedford, and you've seen, like, you grew up here. And back then, I mean, I came here in 98. I think it was 98, 99. New Bedford was very segregated. Like Cape Verdeans, Puerto Ricans.
Everybody had a pocket.
And when you went down the Ave, you didn't really see as many Spanish stores you see nowadays. And I think slowly, but little, we are making a breakthrough through that. And I think you're starting to see more of the,
there's a
minority
lot of minority businesses.
I don't think we're no longer a minority.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
Definitely not. I think we're really up there, just as equal as everybody else.
I look at it like this, right? You have to look at the ascension of people around this area. The North End of Avenue area has always been like a predominantly Portuguese area.
Yes.
A lot of the people own businesses, got their stuff together, worked at companies, and built up, and then moved away. Then a lot of Spanish people moved into the neighborhood. Cape Verde Spanish people moved into the neighborhood, and then you see how the dynamic grew. So it went from like the Portuguese mom and pop stores, to the Spanish mom and pop stores. There's a little difference there, and I think people forget about that struggle that they had to go through to get to where they got to. So when the Spanish people come through, and now they're doing their thing, how everybody's like, yo, it's not equal. The love ain't equal, the money ain't equal, like the support ain't equal. Yeah. Like, it isn't equal, because when you look at when it was thriving, it could still thrive, but like, if you can fix the sidewalks and you fix the storefronts and you do that, like, just imagine everybody just imagine, no matter how their store looked, right, inside their store, if everybody had a nice storefront and the sidewalks were nice, like downtown. Everybody had a nice store, and all the sidewalks were nice. Everybody would go down there.
Yeah, I think
the appearance is everything.
Yeah, so they kind of need a little bit of infrastructure.
Well, yeah, no, you're not lying.
You get rid of some of the walkers out there, and you know what I'm saying, man, and some of the fiends out there and shit like that, man. Like,
I think it's more about show and proof, and that's how they used to look at us. Show me, and then, like.
I don't know, but you look at poverty everywhere, right? You go to California, you go to different places. When you go to the rich parts, you go to Beverly Hills, it looks nice. Once you start getting into Inglewood, it still looks nice, but it's okay, it's urban like this. Yeah. Then you start getting into South Central, and it's ragged. Like, and then you see how the stores change. Go anywhere you go, right? And then you see where they feel like there's poverty all around, look at how their stores look. And when they feel like there's people of respect around, look at how their stores look. You understand what I'm saying, man? And especially around here, if you got a low voting rating, and you're not, and some of them are, and if people are undocumented or are scared to even make steps to go towards it because it's hard for people to get by, like, you get shitted on. Look at the Cape Verdean community for years. They don't vote, nobody gets anything. You know what I'm saying? Then they get mad. Look at the whole state. Nobody votes in New Bedford. We got one of the lowest voting ratings in the state. Nobody gets shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they wonder why nobody cares. And that's how it feels like in them neighborhoods. I don't know, they're on the come up, but nobody really wants to see them come up because they're brown. You know, and it's tough. We got Cape Verdean bars up over there now in restaurants, right? We got Spanish restaurants, bars, markets. You know what I'm saying, man? The Cape Verdean associations down there. We got and then you still got that Portuguese presence down there on the Ave. Like everybody can eat, yo. L does work on the Ave.
If you're young and you're a minority, you automatically opened up your business with drug money.
Yeah.
That's how they look at you most of the time.
Right.
You know, on like if you're young and white, you opened it with daddy's money. You know what I mean? And it was definitely not drug money. You know,
It was clean money, no matter
the
what.
whole
It was.
perception of that. We always
There's
come
a
in.
different
We always
respect.
come in with that dark cloud, like that cloud over us.
Yeah.
You know what they expect from us already. And
Yeah.
that's
But I know a person that ain't black that gets treated like that, but they know he's from the street and he ain't from that inner circle, so he gets fucked over like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. So, you know, rant over. Go ahead. What you want to talk about? What you got going on, Kellen?
What I got going on? I mean, I know you wanted to get into sports a little bit.
Nah.
No?
I
Okay.
want to get into fucking if my Steelers don't fucking bench this fucking
He said nah
Trubisky.
first. He said no at first.
If my Steelers don't bench Trubisky Thursday night, I am no longer a Steeler fan.
He
I
is-
said it
he
on the
is
air.
not
I
it.
said it. I said it, and Lillian told me you don't make no decisions off of emotions during this retrograde. You got into October 2nd to hold it in. And I said, I can't do it with these people no more. Mike Tomlin got to go. Somebody got to go. I don't care what anybody said. We lost the bums this week. Your team's bums. I don't care what anybody says. We lost the bums this week, and we're never prepared to play against bums. Well, that's it. Your team played on Monday night, and your quarterback don't fucking work on Mondays. He's like a pizza place. He don't come on Mondays. He'll work every fucking day of the week. Sundays he's nasty. Mondays he's closed. He's like a pizza place in a barbershop.
Barbershop. Barbershop cousins.
I open up on Mondays.
That's why Manny's different. That's why
And
Manny's
Sundays now.
That's why Manny's different.
So, yeah, we're open
listen,
7 days a week.
You want to go get that shorty real quick?
I am working on the second shift.
Real quick. You forgot to get that haircut this week. Go get that line up. Come see Manny real quick. Like, man, I'm
Imagine
over
that,
there some
a
wings.
24-hour barbershop.
Shit.
Like running like, you know, some like New York style where it never closes. You have a second shift, just different barbers. You know?
That would be incredible.
But you have to be in a busier city, a lot busier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Busy. So you have to be be in an urban.
Yeah.
Like,
Somewhere like New York, I think that would work.
Big,
Yeah.
Like New York,
A
it'll
big city.
work.
Boston.
But even they shut down. Like even they shut down because when you get, if you're a private barber and you get called in, I think people would do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Can the
saying?
city stop you from doing something like that? Like working, you can work as many hours as you
Dino
want,
used to
right?
do that.
Mr. Ward 4.
We'll talk about this off air. Dino used to do that all the time. You know, shout to Dino. Dino never went out, and he used to sit in his basement and cut heads all night. And the later it got, the more expensive the haircuts
Oh, yeah.
got. So he was cutting hair at like 1 o'clock in the morning. He was like the hustlers are coming to the.
He was like legendary for that too.
$100
legendary for that. You go there and you would get the expensive cuts, but everybody would go because he was the first one with the tight fade out here.
Yeah.
He was the first one with the real tight fade. You know what I'm saying, man? You wanted a cut from him. And you'd wait till 11:30 at night for a cut.
I wake up at $300-400
Yeah,
in the morning.
yeah.
If you call me $400, I'll come in. You hear that? 100 or better. Yeah. Nothing less. That's what I charge for house call. Now, I think Corona was the best thing that happened to me as a business.
Was it?
I made the most money during Corona. When everybody shut down, I was still up and running. Not
Say
here.
that on the air.
Not here. Like as a self-contractor, you know.
As a self-contract. Yeah.
No, you call me, I came over your house and cut your hair.
Yo, check this out.
That's when I went up on-
What need haircuts for during COVID? Like, you wasn't going nowhere. Kellen must have loved it because he always was cutting his hair.
I can cut my own hair, so I mean, I didn't have to look cute for nobody because there was nowhere to go. But just like how Elle was saying, like just for myself, I like feeling clean for myself as I'm watching all my boys struggle and stress,
I would've
going
done that,
months
man.
A lot of
with the
people
rugged.
learned how to cut hair during COVID.
I bet.
You know, a lot of people learn how to do a lot of things during COVID.
I bet they did.
I didn't buy no clippers during COVID. I should have bought clippers and learned how to cut my hair. That would have been a perfect time, huh?
Honestly, that's
Look at me. You see the face he made? He was like, nah, man.
Nah, I don't think so. I say it all the time. Like that's probably one of the best, if not the best investment that I've done for myself is learning how to cut my own hair. Because like I've saved myself so much money.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just being able to do and at my own convenience. I don't gotta be like, oh shit, I can only fit in this time. I can only get in the barbershop. No, I can do it whenever I need to do it. Oh, I gotta be at this
You
event.
can edit all this part right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Flea was the king of that right there too, yo. Flea used to do that. So you go in the house and be like, yo, you be ready to go out, and he'd be like, 10 more minutes. What you doing? And he'd be
I'm lining myself up.
Cool shit.
I've been cutting my own hair since junior high.
I wish.
Now I don't. I
famous
just
for
shave
the
bald,
10 more
but
minutes.
I've been since junior high. I've been cutting my own hair too.
Yeah.
Right before he went out, he'd be like 10 more minutes and give himself the illest fucking fade, yo.
Give himself a fade, and then it'll take 15 more minutes packing a bag that you don't even need for the night. That you don't even need. That you're gonna use nothing, but you always have to have a bag. Like who's gonna get stranded on the fucking road?
Nah.
You never know.
Don't let him fool you. That was his whole bag.
Yeah,
That was a spend the night bag, bro. That was a
That was
spend
a
the night
spend the
bag.
night bag.
Went everywhere all day long. Dana can attest to that. That was a 24/7 bag.
He always was ready.
Yo, he had the thing before. Yo, but it was like, yo, let me put this. I need a couple of waters. I need fucking breath mints. I need fucking aspirins.
Why do you think I carry a backpack around all day, man? Women in their purse? My backpack serves
It took us
just
all
right for me.
long to get to where we have to get to. Then we get there and it's like, hold on, wait, I gotta wait in line and shit, man. Not even prefer it. Nah, Ferg get to the point where you don't answer the text, and then it hits you up at 1:45. It's like, I just got this. Sneaky.
A lot going on. There'd be a lot going on.
Sneaky. So what you used to do on Spanish night, Manny?
I don't be going out no more. No,
Spanish night.
I'm talking about back in the
don't
day.
go
Back
out
in the
no
day.
more.
Back in the day. How
Yeah,
was
spit that
it?
firm. I don't go out no more.
You heard that, babe?
Yo,
Now you're gonna see this.
I tell you, man, that babe shit, man.
Babe, love you, babe.
Babe, that works.
Love you, babe.
You hear that, babe?
I don't go out.
Yo,
Shout out to my girl.
But knowing how it is now and know how it is then, Manny, can we have a day we can go back to the $20 cuts? What happened to the $20?
Wait, actually, no.
haircut?
So I'm glad you brought that up because I cut my own hair. I have been for a little while now. What are haircuts now? Because the last, I'll put it
All
this
right,
way.
a haircut right now.
Spit, bro.
A haircut right now with
Come
the
on,
beard,
spit,
and I
bro.
mean a beard like the beard like you got,
Yep.
not like beard like
30,
you got.
40 bucks.
$40.
$40. Really?
Yeah, 35 just a haircut.
35 just for the hair, and then
Yeah.
the other 5
Like,
for
his
the beard.
haircut's 35.
Wow, really?
But I don't ever like tell him any price. He always treats me good. I cut his hair for free if I
Right.
needed to. He can come. He's one of the few people that has that privilege with me. He can come here and not even pay.
Right? Yeah,
I
because
try not to remind him that, but
Right, yeah, you don't want to let them know. No, I asked because I haven't been to a barber shop since probably 2009, 2008.
Like, no.
So it's been like 13, 14, however many years. Like my cousin was cutting my hair for that amount of time, and then about 4 or 5 years ago, I taught myself how to cut mine. So the last time I got a haircut in a barbershop, a haircut was $15.
how much was it?
Hey,
Last-
check this out.
Do you remember?
Manny said that shit. I'll be like Norm from Cheers up in this motherfucker.
Put on a tab.
Cheeseburgers went up, man.
Shit.
McDonald's went up. The dollar menu doesn't even exist anymore.
Kids went up.
You
Listen,
still want me to do $20
went way up.
haircuts?
Hey,
Get
listen.
out of here.
Wait,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
listen. I knew when Air Forces got to the prices there, that was it,
I don't
man.
even got Happy
That was
Meals
it.
anymore. It's just a meal.
When the Air Force came out with an ad, that's when I know the prices went up. Because Air Forces made all that money. And
Air Forces never had an ad.
They never
I
had an
remember-
ad. When
They
I
never
saw-
needed
when I
them.
saw a billboard for Air Forces, I was like,
Around what time
this
was
is
that?
crazy.
Around what time was
This
that?
a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago. Like
Oh, really?
2-3 years
I remember
ago.
about-
there was Air Force Ones was the highest grossing night without any advertisement.
Well, any advertising, and especially without any athlete.
They never had any ads. They
Right,
never had
right.
no nothing.
Because I actually seen a clip the other day, might have even been yesterday, that Nelly was talking with one of the sneaker guys on, Complex Sneakers or
Stomping on
whatever them
Air
shits are,
Force One.
and he was talking about that, and they asked him, and he said that once they made the Air Force One song, that's when Nike started upping the price. That's when everything changed because they got that marketability out of this world.
I'll be honest with you. Around that time, it
But
was
before
when
that, people in the hood were buying Air Force
Yeah.
Ones like
crazy.
They were, but that was only at that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once Nelly made it, because now that song becomes commercial.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely took it to another
Yeah.
place.
No, I agree with you.
But
Yeah,
it's
Everybody-
crazy that
yeah.
we started
After
the
that-
trend of
We started-
Air
oh,
Force
of course,
you
of course.
know what got me heated was when it went up that everybody wanted them and it was like it wasn't yours anymore. Like,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was-
because we
it was-
started
was-
that. We
there
started
was
that trend in the hood.
lines of
it
people
wasn't
waiting.
for the hood,
It was a line.
but
It wasn't for us,
the
right?
hood, like,
I think the best thing that happened to Air Force is
I
when
used to love the sneaker thing when the Air Force Ones came out and go like look for new sneakers and then
Yeah.
like sneaker chasing and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, man?
Mm-hmm.
I remember not having like as many kids and fucking being able to buy sneakers every week.
I think the best thing that happened to Air Force is when Building 19 was selling them.
Yo,
Remember that when
Hell yeah.
Building 19 had Air Forces?
Building 19 had Air Forces.
They had the King Griffins.
They had the Griffies. They had the jerseys.
And you
Remember they had the basketball.
can't forget the free
yo,
coffee.
I was loaded up.
Can't forget the free coffee.
Yo, they had all the jerseys.
you grab a
They
coffee
had
on the way out.
Grab a coffee in the way.
They
I
had
grabbed
the
one in the way in,
basketball shorts,
one
they
in the
had
way out.
NBA fucking knit basketball shorts. Like
Yeah.
they had gems there. Like
Yeah.
and nobody would know. And then somebody would go and be like, "Yo, get
Building
the
that-
19.
the
They
White
got
Forces.
everything, like, and this
People
one
were
was
buying
there,
them by
you know,
bulks.
Like, that's when everything
$25.
That's
So
crazy.
by the time you get there, you had to like hustle. Like, oh, they got Air Forces. This was before all the text messages. Like, Building 19
Yeah.
got Air Force. That would have been on.
Oh,
that would've
man.
been on Facebook. Yo, they would have been gone in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You had to call people and be like, yo, I just came from Building 19. They had Tips. Go the double soles.
You better get there now for the close for the night.
What?
I said you better get there now for the close.
It was like
They close in 45 minutes.
$30.
Right.
How much was they made? Like,
25.
Yeah.
25. 25 for Air Forces.
That's
And I
insane.
I paid 140 for my Griffins, and when I got them there, they were like $60.
And
That's
they just
insane.
had them there because they just had them. It was like, you know, like scrimshaw. I miss stores like that, man. Reminiscing.
Toy Works.
Your favorite all-time store?
Favorite all-time store? I don't know. It's kind of hard.
I confess, Walmart.
We talking like from childhood
You're gonna give
days?
me a
or-
gift.
Wait,
From like back then that don't exist now.
Like the store that you used to go to that used to be like, yes. Like it can be like now, like if you're into shit and you go to stores and you're like, I love to be here. I love to be at fucking
KB Toys, Toys R Us,
I love to be at KB Toys.
Toy Works when it was here.
Child World.
Child World, there was no other feeling.
There was no other feeling like walking in the Child World.
Mall.
Yeah, in the mall. You had to go to the mall.
Shit, I'll say if we take it back like that, I'm
That
going.
shit was like it was for you.
Well, as a kid, or at the mall, Discovery Zone was that spot for me. Being younger, Lancaster Video, getting all my shit before Blockbuster was a spot.
I missed that. Walking to Blockbuster, driving to Blockbuster with the family, getting the movie, the popcorn,
Every
I missed
every
that,
Friday,
bro.
every Friday like 6 o'clock. I remember my parents would take us there to go get whatever videos
was
we
an
were
event.
for the week and whatever movie we were gonna watch.
It was
that
a
night.
thing.
going with
I'm gonna go rent movies
We're gonna
tonight.
rent
movies
tonight.
Movies
Meet
tonight.
me
What
at
do
the
you want
house.
for pizza?
Man.
Yeah.
What do you want for this?
Right.
What do we eat for snacks?
Yep.
Yo,
I think kids
yo.
takes like that for granted nowadays. Like getting pizza now. Back then it was like that was a luxury.
Right.
If you got it 2 days in a row, you know what I mean? Kids now they just
Do you think they take it for granted, or do you think that
I think they take it for
we just made it so accessible to have everything right away, so that it's not even an event no more?
Actually,
none of
I think
that,
it's both.
I
If
think
we're
it goes
being
hand in hand.
honest,
I think it goes hand in
I
hand.
just grew up poor, and that's why it was such a big event.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Like,
I was poor as fuck.
but we all went through hard times. But like,
I mean, I never starved and no shit like that, but
but like you didn't have much. But it was an event because you did something with your people, though.
yeah,
Like,
we made it into an event.
we made it into an event, but like it was an event for even people with money.
But I feel like
used to do that
board
shit.
games.
To
Yeah.
go get movies.
But
and get shit
there was
like
really
that.
nothing to do back then either. I think the bar is set too high now.
You think so?
Yeah, the bar's too high.
The bar's too high.
What do you mean?
Like the kids is like pizza to them is like They
Or
can
like-
get
or
it on
like
a
doing
fucking
family
app.
Stuff like family stuff is whack to them. Like
It's
we
whack
used
to them.
look forward to family parties where they don't even want to go.
If I had that machine back, the arcade machine we had back there, back in the days when I was a kid in the haircut, there'll be a line of kids still outside playing right now. Can we play at the machine until you guys close? Man,
Nervous.
you know.
We used to come to them nervous, and nobody used to buy pizza.
Now
just
they
to
got
play.
games right here.
All right.
We used to come to them nervous and play Miss Batman,
Yeah.
centipede,
All
all that
day.
stuff. Remember that? Then you get a small cheese pizza and a small linguiça pizza.
Yeah.
So I was a pork eater back then, and you used to sit there and then bah.
We come from an era where video games were last. You play video games when you couldn't play outside no more.
Yeah.
You know, now it's different. Now it's backwards. Now kids don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Because we was made that way. We was forced that way.
We saw the birth of the internet. You know, for God's
We saw
sake,
the
you
birth
know,
of
like
a lot of shit, and we saw the death of the end of TV.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we pass it down to our children.
That's why
We passed them the technology. We gave them our phone.
we buy it.
We buy it.
We buy it.
We buy
You
it.
can't complain that they do shit.
that's it. I'm
Then
going
we buy
Amish.
it. We provide it. We're the providers. Because we wasn't like look at that. We wasn't provided that shit.
Yes. So now we over provide everything.
So we over provide.
Over provide everything.
Yo, because we feel like this is what we have to do because this wasn't done for us.
Yeah.
Not realizing,
But wrong.
yes, yo, man, like
But wrong.
have the same mentality with a different
We would be
paycheck.
so further
Have the
ahead.
same mentality with a different paycheck.
I
and
think-
you'll be so further
I
ahead.
think we come to rely too much on the technology now.
Way
That's
too
what it
much,
was.
way too
Back
much.
then, you couldn't go to school with a calculator.
How
Yeah,
many
right.
people's phone number you know by heart?
I was just gonna say that. None.
How many people's phone number you know by
I
heart?
had to think about
Very,
mine.
very few.
sometime.
I'm probably know
3 people's
5.
phone numbers by heart.
I probably know like 5 at the most.
I know my grandmother's because it ain't changed since
I
I've
know
been
my mom.
since I've been
My
alive.
mom hasn't
That's
changed.
a landline.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember all the landlines.
That's a beeper.
Well,
That's a beeper.
people still got landlines.
Beeper is actually one of the most efficient ways of communications. That's why they still use them.
Because they don't. That's why doctors are using them.
Yep.
Because they don't use the service.
Yep.
Wherever they don't have the. Whatever. They get service most places.
I mean, you know how fun it was playing Manhunt and doing all those
Yo,
things
check
that
this
we
out,
don't.
Right? Shay put on there yesterday. Was talking about her son was on the phone all night with his girl, and I was like, yo, like he don't even know the struggle of having that phone picked up and saying, get off the phone. I need the phone.
Oh, that
You
old
can't
dial-up
even bag-
sound.
You can't even yo. Bagging was so hard back in the days. How easy these kids got it, and how they have problems with shorties. I don't even know how they have.
Because-
Riding your bicycle to your girl's house.
They have problems because it's too easy.
It's too easy. They don't even know how to handle it.
You had to go out
No,
with a
but
chaperone.
now it's too easy for the girls. The playing field's even now.
Did they ever made you do that where you go out with a girl and they send a little brother?
Oh yeah.
Stay in the middle at all times. Whatever you do, don't let them get close.
They set the little brother.
You don't have to really
That's a
learn how to
chaperone.
talk to anybody now. You don't have to learn how to talk to everything's DMs, everything. Like you don't have to learn how to have a actual conversation with a human being.
That's why people don't have.
I don't like
That's why everybody has bad dates.
texting.
Remember when we went to Hot Wheels and you had a date with a sister and I automatically had to date the other sister?
You had to you had to date the cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the cousin.
You had to.
And we all had to go.
It was that was it. Hot Wheels,
Hot Wheels.
the original club that the first
Yes.
club we ever went to.
The first club.
First time, we made plans all week. We got dressed, made sure we got a ride, made sure we had money for the snack bar,
Those were the days.
bar, made sure we had money for the video games.
Papa T used to bring us.
Yo, cats got all dressed up.
Yeah.
Some got haircuts. What does that sound like? You're bagging
club.
chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're trying not to sweat because she wrote her phone number all nasty on your hand.
They don't
so
do
you're
that
trying
no
to be
more.
Like this.
That's what they call being outside.
Even back in the days on the avenue, you
That's
would
what
go
they
to
call
the
being
avenue
outside.
and just walk around, see how many numbers you get. You know, talk-
On the Ave?
On the Ave.
Oh, I'm glad
The
I
Ave
wasn't-
is-
I'm glad I wasn't
the
around during
Ave
that
is
time.
Nothing how it is right now.
Nah,
It was
man.
nothing.
It was different. The ad for me, you had to drive by.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We would drive it, you go
And then you
around.
would honk, and then you would drive back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day.
5-6 times and be like, pull the fuck over.
That's
We gotta
it.
go. We just
You
keep
know?
on asking each other, "Man,
That was
talking."
it.
There was no cell phones. There
was no
there was
Facebook.
There was no nothing.
You had to catch a chick on the Ave.
You
Yeah,
had to be like, yo.
those were hunting grounds.
And then we should be like, yo, let's go to Fall River Ave.
That was a whole other story. that was a whole nother.
That was a whole nother life.
We can bring on a whole bunch of cats and just talk about and just say Fall River and just let it go and just let everybody
Laser
go down
gates.
the line. What?
Laser gates.
No, not laser gates. Portuguese chicks. The
Right.
riverbank. The Cartier is the hell. Like we should love Fall River. Everybody loves Fall. You had to go to Fall River.
I had to go to Fall River. It was Fall River was just like different.
Leo McBeal from BABC calls it the Golden Highway. Said from Wareham to Fall River, Route 6. Baddest chicks you'll find. Portuguese, fucking Cape Verdeans.
Portuguese and Cape Verdean.
Yeah, everything mixed in between up in there.
Listen,
So,
my boys and like some of my teammates from college, when they would come down for the feast or just come down to kick it for a weekend, especially the feast, they used to say like, "Yo, y'all got some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen here in the city."
Homegrown.
Yeah,
Homegrown. And you have to look at it like this. When you're going to LA and all them people, they're not born in LA. When you go to New York and a lot of them, man, that go to the big city and make it famous and do all that stuff, they wasn't born there. They come from somewhere. A lot of them come from other places and they migrate to there.
Jadakiss thought United Front was condominiums.
really.
Yeah.
Nobody from big cities think United Front's a project.
Yeah.
You're saying this?
That right there, that's not a project.
Temple ain't it?
Yo, check this out. They thought
No, even when it was
If you
United
come-
Front.
even when you
If you
really?
come from a bad
Yeah.
neighborhood, if
That-
you come
that
from a
is-
bad neighborhood, this is
they thought
nothing.
West Lawn was like townhouses.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't even look at it like public housing. They looked at West Lawn like townhouses. They was like, hold on, wait, y'all got a kitchen upstairs with
Yeah.
a bathroom,
Yeah.
with
You
a
got
laundry
you got
room,
screens on your
Yeah.
windows.
got a basement,
Got a
like
basement.
type shit that,
Right,
that
right.
you can get into. They was looking at like the projects out here. They look at the projects out here like moving out here. It's like a condominium. It's like so people look down on it. They're looking at like the projects where they're at is one floor. Everything's in one fucking
Yeah.
vessel right there.
Right.
You
And
know?
I think that needs to be like a lot of time people just don't appreciate like where we're from, whether it's the people we have
There's
or
people that really have it hard. And there's people out here that really have it hard, but there's people that live in the projects out there that think they have it hard. Like, and you live in a place where it's like central heat. Like, there's people that live 75 floors up with nothing that works. Like, just imagine that.
I think some people need a reality check. You need to take them somewhere where they really struggle. You know what I mean? Like I have my kids. You know, they grew up in United Front, and it's not until they went to the Dominican Republic that they saw what poor is like.
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you have? Like, you know what that kid has? Hunger.
Yeah.
That's all he has.
That's real.
Hunger. You don't have nothing else."
right.
And when they saw that kind of like opened their eyes up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
you know, it's not about having Jordans. It's about having something on your feet. You know what I mean? It's not eating the best filet mignon. It's about eating. Period. You know, you go. That's a place where eating a full course meal is a luxury.
Yo, people go on vacation
Yeah,
and they
absolutely.
look at the resort and how beautiful a resort is. Right over the fence of a resort is a poor community.
Well, you always need those are the hard working ones.
Yeah.
Because the rich ain't gonna work for nobody. You know what I mean? They're gonna hire the people from the ghetto. For every rich neighborhood has a ghetto around it.
Yeah.
They need people to do it, or low mid class, whatever,
That's true. Like, look at it. Ain't that
They ain't working for them. We're the ones working for them.
We're the ones working for them, man. And that's why we got to work for us. And that's why it's good to have people up here that's working. You know what I'm saying? You know, we working for people and about people, and we work for companies, but, we also work for people and ourselves. And that's a good thing up here, man. Have a black business owner like yourself, you know what I'm saying? A Spanish business owner like yourself, and building your way up. And Lamont, like with all where you come from in the car business, from the bottom, you know what I'm saying, man? And just getting in and then making it all the way to where you're at. And then from promoting and hitting different genres and doing different things on different levels, on different shows, like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, it's good to see that. Refreshing, man. Kellen, like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, doing everything he does in the community, cutting his own hair.
Hey,
Number
save
one.
somebody time.
First time he wore Crocs on the show today. Wow, man.
I'm comfortable, man. I'm comfortable, Kel. I'm cozy, Kel. Whatever you want to call me.
Yeah.
I'm Kel.
He's going home. He's going to go play footsies right now, huh? You better be lotion on the feet, Kel. With them,
She get the Yeezys next week.
You better clip. You better clip that
Get the
baby
Yeezys
toe
next
on the
week.
side.
Nah, I'm just gonna get different colored Crocs. I'm trying to get the Salehis, man. This is dope.
Your toenails, you hit that girl with that toe. You hit your shorty with that toe and shit. It scratches her right down the
Listen,
leg.
Crocs are expensive now, man. They're getting more and more expensive.
Yo, so I
I know Lamar got them long toenails. I know he
I
scratched them.
just
just
we're
bought
gonna
these
edit
like
that
3
out.
weeks ago. First time I ever bought Crocs, and when they rang them up, said $49.99. I said $49 what? I thought these joints was like $20.
Yeah.
She said 50, but I said, you know what?
they
I've
are
worn them every day since these joints come. I want them in every color.
They are top of
That's
the line.
$49.95 you spent, ain't it?
That's top
Because
of the line.
I'm gonna wear these
That's
more
top of
than-
the line foam right there,
I only
man.
had the slides. I've never worn Crocs that look like that.
I'm gonna wear these more than any $100+ shoe that I have. So
That's Japanese foam for you right there. That's not just any foam.
Old white dudes, man, they came up with that style and everybody clowned.
shout
Back in the days,
Yeah.
You know what?
everybody be like, why the hell is he wearing that shit?
wearing what?
Shit was comfortable.
Hospital shoes and shit like that.
Oh.
Yo, no, we used to clown like older white dudes wearing that shit because that was like only like older. Like,
Yo, we used to clown my guy. Shout out to Coach Jellison at the high school. I don't even know if he's still there, but Jelly, when I was there from 03 to 07, he was wearing these, and he was an older white guy, and he was our gym teacher. We used to clown for wearing these. You say, okay, these are comfortable. You just wait. This was 15+ years ago.
before they even got hot.
He was the only person I ever seen wearing them, and now look where they're at.
You need to tweet that man a picture.
Yes. Probably have to page that man because he got on Twitter. But yeah, nah, man. Shout out to Coach Jellison, man.
You know that
You put us on early on, 18 years ago.
So Manny, what you got going on this weekend, man? When can I get a haircut?
I have to look on my calendar for that.
Look, I get a haircut, man. Like
See if I can get my phone from here.
Manny, tell him, Ground Zero Barbershop. What's your
Ground Zero
address, man?
Barbershop, man. We open 7 days a week right now. I'm not here Sundays or Mondays, but my guys are. We got 282 Union, number 774-305-4538. My personal number is 774-305-2599. You know,
Shorties don't be hitting them up. You got a lady.
nah, it's a real family-friendly place. You know, just for those that don't know, we're located right next to Minerva's. New owner, new management. You know, it's chilling here. It's real friendly. We deal with kids with autistic, so if you know anybody that has autistic kids, bring them on by. Those are my heroes.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Bro, what you got going on, man?
Oh, we got Crave, 1856 Acushnet Ave, New Bedford, Mass. Oh, my bad. We got Crave, 1856 Acushnet Ave, New Bedford, Mass. That's going to be every Friday and Sunday. Sunday, we're doing the ill special, 6 wings and a beer for $7. That's going to be during the football games. And we got NFL Red Zone over there. So, should be a good weekend.
What's up, man?
Oh, and I sell cars. CapeandIslandsKia.com.
CapeandIslandsKid.com. That's the bread and butter right there.
That's the that's the one.
Kevin, what you got going on?
Not too much, man. Actually, I have a wedding to attend on Saturday. My first one.
You're open?
Excuse me?
Go ahead. What was you saying?
Huh?
No.
Yeah. Cool. I'm attending my first wedding on Saturday. All right, so I'll say this. I went to my parents' wedding when I was a year old.
We ain't talking about when you was.
I'm trying to explain to you. And I went to a wedding when I was 12, 13. I don't the flyest 1 foot tux you ever seen.
What that bib look like? That look like that. Like that baptism bib.
Hey, nah, but no bullshit. I had never been to a wedding before, so this one, me and my girlfriend, it's one of her coworkers. I'm her date, and I'm looking forward to that.
+1?
I'm the +1. My
When
first
you go to
wedding.
Parties, do you fucking count how many black people are in the room when you go to a white wedding or a party like that?
When I go anywhere, I call how many black people in the room. To be honest with you,
That's tell you how your night's
Nah,
gonna
it's
go.
a quick count.
That's
It's
just-
just me.
The blood's over. One. They be like, they don't even ask how I want my steak. They just give it to me well done. I just say, yeah.
Oh, nah, they treat me very well.
Well, it depends on where you go. Nah, I like going. I like going places where it's quality over quantity. Everything's quality. You know what I'm saying? My weekend is I got Noonie on Friday and we got game night on Saturday with the family. And I'm gonna win every fucking game and I'm going in there ready for it. Sunday.
Y'all saw the fight?
I'll make it soulful Sunday.
Canelo and Triple G.
That was last week.
I know y'all saw it.
said, "Do we see it?"
Nah.
I watched it. Yeah.
It was a even.
I had Canelo going into that just because, I mean, he's better and Triple G's older at this point.
Oh,
He's just
Canelo
old.
won't fight nobody.
Canelo don't fight nobody?
He has to be the champion.
I know, but he don't.
Every boxing needs a champion.
Yeah, but
They always do. You can't have a different Mayweather being born every day, a different Canelo being born every day.
Canelo
he needs to fight
is
Boo-Boo.
doing it for theatrics.
But he won't fight him.
He won't
I-
fight.
I'm
He won't
with you
fight
on
him.
that.
Yeah,
And he
he's
acts like it's too
theatrical.
boring.
Yeah.
He's theatrical.
He can't
It's a
fight
made up
fighter.
fighter.
Yeah.
Right.
He's marketing. I like
Yeah.
it. It's cool.
He wouldn't.
He's making money.
He's what De La Hoya used to be.
I don't think
you
he
know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
golden boy.
Yeah, he's a
You know
golden
what I'm
boy.
saying? And I think that he would wait late to like he's gonna wait late to fight everybody that's decent, or he won't fight them at all.
It doesn't surprise me though. That's how I don't even. That's how it's been for a bit.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Like
It's-
real champions, like never ducked anybody. Like Floyd never ducked anybody, and I wasn't even a Floyd fan. Like he didn't until Manny late. He had Manny late, but everybody else, you know, he got De La Hoya when he got De La Hoya. De La Hoya fought everybody.
That's the only fight where I
If you
feel
look
like
at- if
Manny
you look at
wasn't
an era
Manny.
Where everybody, like some eras, everybody fought everybody. You know what I'm saying, man? It got when the money really got enormous when people started picking and choosing.
Because guys aren't fighting. Guys are fighting now to remain undefeated. It's the record. You're not fighting to
They're
see.
fighting for a legacy,
They're
for a
fighting legacy.
career.
For a career, yeah.
They want to make it far.
I like to Hank Hearns era.
The
You know what I'm
Arturo
saying?
Gattis.
Like when everybody fought everybody, and you didn't care if you was gonna win or lose because you knew he was gonna fight him 3 times at least.
Most of the
But
time,
he was fighting the best. He was fighting the best of the best. You wanted to beat the best of the best, so that
the
everybody
best
could
don't
see
fight the best of the best.
Yeah, nowadays you have to
No
knock out the
sport is
champion.
Like-
nobody wants to
like-
beat Mano.
Because that's not profitable.
You better make it
But at
last
the same
12
time, I
rounds.
can't be mad at it because if that's where it's at right now and you're gonna make your money, make your money.
Exactly.
Make your money. It's like how people complain about athletes getting their contracts. If I'm getting the ability to make this amount of money,
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Not only that, how much is the team making that they can
Right.
write that contract? They're not losing money.
And how I even do it in terms of this is okay. So you have this job, but this job's gonna pay you X amount of dollars. Are you just gonna stay here because this job might sound good? Oh, however it's gonna work out. No, I'm gonna take a job that is gonna pay me the more money for whatever quality of life that I want to live. Same thing in sports. Cool. I don't need the championship, but I'm gonna make sure my family's financially set, and however it's gonna go with them. That's fine. I don't get mad at that
Spoken
personally.
like a
I
Carmelo
don't.
Anthony fan. You can't like Boston if he comes to Boston.
I didn't like Boston when KG went to Boston.
There he goes.
I said, I hope he gets a ring. He got that one ring. I said, cool. That's it. That's how selfish I was
But
at
I
that
know how
time.
you love Carmelo.
Of course I do. I think he's the most disrespected
I don't think he is. But I just
Hall of Fame. Yeah.
I can't see you being the Celtics.
I don't think he's
I root for the
disrespected though.
Celtics now. They became my favorite team last year.
On that note, people.
My younger brother plays that. Hey, come on, man.
On that note, people. It's almost time for me to go to sleep to wake up again. So I got about 20 more minutes to sleep 3 hours. I know L's gonna be selling cars and doing his thing this weekend. I know I need a haircut from Manny because I don't know. I look crazy right now. I feel like I look like the vampire from Brooklyn right now. I got the old Jerry whips on right now, man. So I need a fade. I need everything.
We're going to fix that. We're going to work on that.
Yo, yo, yo. But listen.